Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. Today I decided that I actually just wanted to make a tier list on champions because Seaton hasn't done one in a while, I haven't seen a few in a while, and I was just like, this would be quite fun actually, it's not actually just playing the game, it's producing different type of content, and I recorded one earlier and it took like 40 minutes, which is way too long, and I know no one wants to sit through that. And neither do I want to edit that, so I thought I'm going to actually just, you see I've got meme tier, decent, demigod, god tier, and beyond god tier, and I'm just going to actually show you which champs are beyond god tier and god tier, so that you know like which ones are the best rather than the worst, because if I don't put them in that, then you'll know they're not good, okay? So I'm just going to scout through the champs, and I'm going to show you which ones. So first of all, let's see. Looking through, I can see Medusa right here, who's a fantastic robot counter, very good. I'm going to say god tier. She's not got that beyond god tier damage or utility, but she's a very solid champion for countering robots. And next in the list, I'm pretty sure Colossus is there, who is a very definite beyond god tier. I mean, he's immune to so much, he does so much damage, he's got a great synergy with Emma Frost and Omega Red, and I just absolutely love him, He went from meme tier to god tier, beyond god tier, in a very short time, so I'm very proud of my boy Colossus, and he deserves his spot. Next, I think we can go and look at Gilly2099, who is what I'd say god tier, she's not beyond god tier, but she's, a robot, she's got that utility, and she's got very good ramp-up damage. Then I can see right now my guy Hyperion. I'm going to actually move up some champions who I think I can just use in the future, because they're going to be placed up there. We got Nick Fury, we got Corvus, Sentinel, Stark Spidey. Sorry about this, it's very scuffed. I'm doing this on my phone, so I'm sorry about that, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to put Hyperion in god tier and Havoc, because Hyperion, some would say beyond god tier, but I feel like he doesn't have the utility, he has the power gain, he has the damage, so does Havoc, but the utility isn't really there. As for Aegon, this guy can do everything. Anything which is a very long fight, he is the best at. He's way too good, so obviously my boy Aegon was going to go in the beyond god tier, and who else can I see here? I'm pretty sure Corvus and Nick Fury are also very definite beyond god tiers. Obviously Corvus is just a great ramp up, and Nick Fury is insane bleed damage, and without that, even good damage in his second phase, needs to be awakened, but once awakened, absolute beast. Who did I also see? Sentinel, I'd say is god tier. He's very good damage, very good utility. I can see Captain America Infinity War right here, Sunspot, both very, very good champs. And I'm going to move them up here so I can place them. Sorry once again, very scuffed. We've also got Stark Spidey there. And yeah, of course, this guy is just, he's got to go beyond god tier. Then I'd say Sunspot is probably beyond god tier as well. Some would say god tier, but I just think he's great damage and he's just so much fun to use. You got to think about actually how playable these characters are. Stark Spidey's god tier, he probably was beyond god tier, but now I think he's been demoted slightly. Now I'm looking down the list a bit further. Who can we see? Thing. I'd say Thing is god tier. This guy is a pretty solid god tier character. Very, very satisfying damage. Looking down the list, and I can see Magneto. Now, my boy was recently buffed, so we've, for the updated list, boys, Magneto is going right at the god tier. Fantastic. He's like the Blade for metal characters right now, and I absolutely love it. I really do. Oh, I forgot Human Torch. Okay, this guy is definitely going in the, what some would say beyond God tier, but he's God tier, you know, he's got good damage, good utility, but it's not like the uttermost, you know, but he's just very good for mute matchups. Also got a Mega Red here, and I may be a bit of a hard critic, but I don't see all the hype in Omega Red, you know, I don't have suicides and stuff, and I guess because this is my personal list, I'm going to say he's got it, you know, I don't think he might be in some circumstances, you know, when it's like caltrops or those nodes where you get bleed or poison, then obviously he's beyond God tier, but for now, you know. I can also see my boy Doctor Doom right here, looking very fine. Seaton probably would marry Doctor Doom if he didn't have a wife. That's how good Doctor Doom is. Very, very insane champion. Now let's scout out who we can see. I was about to put Namor, but I don't think he's really there. Domino and Blade. Let's move these guys up. So I think Blade has aged not as well as some other characters, but that doesn't mean he is a bad champion, you know. As I put him in memes here, no, I'm just moving them up. So Blade, I'd say, is God tier, but Domino is beyond God tier, you know. But that's Trinity, you know, she's just very unstoppable, very lot of damage. Now I'm going to bring up Ghost and Hulkbuster, the tech giants. Sounds like I'm talking about Apple, but I'm talking about Marvel Comics champions. Can I scroll? Okay. We're gonna keep moving them up. You know, I'm probably should fast forward this in the edit, but probably won't because I'm a lazy son of a gun. I'm gonna put my Hulkbuster in God tier because you know he's got the damage, but he has not got the ghost damage, which is what everyone wants. They want a bit of that ghost damage, the phasing, the immunity is everything. Looking down here, who can we see? We see a Warlock. I love Warlock. He's great. I got him at 5-star recently. Very, very fun champion. Very good utility as a robot. And he looks like an absolute psychopath. Now, who else we got? We got Archangel. We got Venom. We got Captain Marvel movie. I'm going to move these guys all up a bit because they're all worthy of a spot at the top. So yeah, I really like these characters, obviously, as I try to desperately move them. And I'm going to say that Venom is God tier, so is Captain Marvel movie, but Archangel is definitely beyond God tier. Insane champ. If you can bleed and poison, you've won the game, pretty much. Who else? Symbiote Supreme is insane. And Legacy loves this guy. He's probably going to marry Symbiote Supreme. He's like Doctor Doom to Seaton is some this guy to Legacy, pretty much. And anyone else want to join the elites? Who have we got? We've got Quake there, and Longshot. I'm going to say Quake and Longshot are the ones who are going to be sort of moving up because it's very hard to judge Professor X and I forgot his name for a sec, Apocalypse, right now, seeing as they're pretty early access. If you've got those crystals, we're a beta, content creator beta. But obviously, for KT1, we're going to have to put Quake in Beyond God tier and Longshot in God tier, obviously. But for now, I'm pretty sure this is a pretty decent list. It's pretty good, accurate. I think Professor X could be God tier with all the synergies and everything, but for now, this is looking pretty solid. I think maybe lastly I could put Stealth Suit Spidey in God tier. I think that would be fairly justified. After all the work he did in Act 6 against the Grandmaster, love those streams we're seeing. Yeah, I'm going to have to say I really like this guy. I don't have him past a 4-star, but yeah. Okay, so that really concludes it. So we've got, these are the champions you want to use, boys. These are the best ones in the game. We've got Colossus, Doctor Doom, Corvus Glaive, Aegon, Captain America Infinity War, Nick Fury, Sunspot, Ghost, Quake, Domino, Warlock, Symbiote Supreme, and Archangel. So if you have any one of these boys, you've won a part of the game. But anything like this, God tier, also very usable. So Medusa, slightly older, but very good still. Thing is pure damage. Guillotine 2099, new edition, very nice. Hyperion's pure damage. So's Havoc. Sentinel, utility. Venom just does everything, pretty much every variant. My favourite character, probably. Magneto, absolute powerhouse after his buff. Meme tier to God tier, very well deserved. And Stark Spidey, who's a bit outdated but very good still. Long shot, decent, just lots of damage, incinerate. Human Torch, very good against Mystics and lots of different matchups where you can reverse healing. Omega Red, obviously, with the bleeds and poisons. Blade, an oldie but a goldie still, I'd say. Then Hogbuster to finish up with, one of the good, better tech characters. And Captain Marvel movie, who's got a great synergy with Nick Fury. Bit of a ramp up, but pretty good. And Stealth Spidey, who is very good for all sorts of things, but generally good damage. So I think that pretty much sums up the list. I think that's a pretty good idea of which champions you want to be using in 2020 the best, beyond God tier and God tier. And maybe I'll just show a few honourable mentions maybe for the demigod tier, because we've got to give justice. So as I'm looking down, I'm going to say, first of all, Wasp is a demigod. She's very, very nice champion to play, and very good synergy with Ghost. I'm also going to say Black Widow Clairvoyant, because I know there's a big fandom out there for this girl, and I don't really see it, but everyone really likes her, so I'm going to say demigod. And I think I'm going to do one more character which deserves it, because there's a few here, but I'm going to have to give it to... I think Dr. Voodoo. Dr. Voodoo and Scarlet Witch, the two mystic characters, one of the few best, I'd say, except Symbiote. Yeah, they're great characters, I really, really like them. And then, as you can see from the rest of this list, these guys are the meme tiers and the decents. So you don't really want to be using these guys, like Iron Man, normal, and Cyclops, and, Daredevil, and Crossbones, and stuff like that. I mean, people like Vision Arcus, and Hela, and Iron Man Infinity War, Killmonger, pretty good, but yeah, the rest you don't really want to be using. But I just didn't want to make this video too long, and it probably is way too long right now. It'll probably be my longest video I've ever made, but I hope you really enjoyed this, guys. If you did, smash like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This audio, I'm so sorry, it's going to be scuffed, but I try my best. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.